Hello and welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel, whichever one it may be. And if you are new here, please feel free to like, subscribe, comment, do all those wonderful things, and join me for more as we start our new series of myths, fables, and legends. Today, we're going to be doing a legend coming from my home state, the state of Massachusetts. But first, let's meet Floof. And here's Floof. Floof is the absolute sweetest cat on the planet. I don't think there is a sweeter cat. Really, truly. I don't think there is a sweeter cat. He is so sweet. And just look at those eyes. If we can get them. There we go. Look at those eyes. How could you ever say no to eyes like that? But I never have to say no to him. Because he literally never asks for anything, because he's just Mr. Sweetheart. And we have lost focus. There we go. Focusing on the fish tank, not the cat. That's great. But yes, this is Floof. He is Peanut's brother. He was never supposed to stay with us. He was supposed to go live with someone else, but since they weren't able to take him for about a month, he ended up living with us for a month, and we said we cannot get rid of this cat now because we loves him too much. So he is going to stay with us, and we found the person another cat, which ended up working out better for them, I think, in the long run. Floof would not have been happy in the environment that was provided, but the cat we found was perfect for that environment, so that worked out. Because Floof really is super sweet. Like, he is so sugary sweet. He would give you a sweet tooth in a heartbeat. He is so sweet. And I'm not kidding. He's an orange cat, and he's sweet. Truly is sweet. And you can look at him. Floof! Hi, dude. Hi, dude. He never bites. He never does anything wrong. He's always doing what's right. He's just a good cat. He's just the best. The absolute best. And he's so handsome. I mean, look at him. He's just the most handsome cat. But yeah, that is Floof. So let's go to Massachusetts. Now that we have met Floof, let's go ahead and get into our story. Before I do that, I just want to talk a little bit about what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be working on this diamond painting of the Winchester brothers because myths, fables, and legends. Why not the Winchester brothers? I'm going to be using this tray from Nix's Notions and this pen from Amazon and this wax from Patty Wax. It was a free sample, that's why it's in this container. And then this putty from Miranda's Crafty Corner. I will link everything I use down in the description. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into our tale. So grab your whip, whatever you're working on, diamond painting, woodworking, crocheting, whatever you happen to be working on, or just sit back, relax, and enjoy. Let's take a trip to my home state, the state of Massachusetts. It's a bright, clear day, and we've just entered Bristol County. We come here as explorers, seeking a legend popular enough to get into the wonderful world of Harry Potter. We go over this in our heads, thinking about this legend and wondering if today will be the day that we get to meet it. We've entered the Bridgewater Triangle, an area known for the paranormal, an area that's the most haunted place in New England, containing stories and legends and myths all of its own. So many unexplained things have happened here. Murders, suicides, and of course hauntings. There have been sightings of creatures here. You may know the Bigfoot legend. How about the Thunderbird? Maybe the story of a large snake or bear lake monster? So many things have been known to happen here. But we are here for none of that. We are looking for a Native American legend. As we drive along the road, we look around us, thinking of where a good spot to stop would be. Maybe here, maybe over there. A nice place that looks foresty, maybe with a hill and some stones. We finally find the spot and we get out of our car. We enter the woods. This is the known home of the legend we seek. We have been told to stay away and leave it alone. But we couldn't. We had to come check it out. We had to see what was there and if we could find this legend. There's so many reports coming from the area. So many. They're staggering. Tales, stories of people having things happen to them, children going missing, you name it, and then we see it. A small, troll-like creature with porcupine-like spines running down its back. It's a tiny little thing, only 2 to 3 feet maybe. This one is holding a short knife, but we know there are tales of the thing maybe having a small spear. As we stand there, staring at this creature, wondering what its life might be like, we remember the stories that we have heard, the reports that have come in. There was one of a child going missing from a family whose father claims to have seen it. The creature on his land, he threw rocks at it to get it to go away. That was probably a big mistake on his part. He ended up with his child going missing not long after that. As far as we know, the child has still not been found. Then there's the body of the woman that was found at the bottom of a ravine, a mile from her car, found with the door open and the keys in the ignition. The car had still been running when she got out. We believe she was lured to that cliff. We don't know why, but that's what we feel. Another person says they keep having accidents they can't explain. Flat tire on their car, no puncture to be found. Lost wallet when he could have sworn it was in his pocket. Slipped on a puddle of water in a building with no water source nearby. Each time he says he saw a little creature nearby, swears it was following him. He claims to have seen it first while out walking his dog. His dog barked at it, and he yelled at it to go away. Each time, it seems like the people may have annoyed the creature, may have done something wrong. We don't want to do that. We are here only to observe and meet and learn. Slowly, we back away from the creature, lowering our eyes to the forest floor and apologizing for coming across it. But secretly, we are thrilled. We came here searching for it, and we found it. We wanted to know this creature. We wanted to learn everything about it. We've been studying at the library, gathering information, even hearing accounts of the creature in person. This creature, you may ask, who is it? It's the Pukwudgie. Pukwudgie stands for Little Wild Man of the Woods. He is a Wampanoag legend. The Wampanoag are a tribe that still exists today in the New England area. The stories and tales of the little men have come from several places. The Prince Edward Islands, Indiana, Delaware, and of course, here in Massachusetts. The tribesmen told that the Pukwudgie might have been friendly once. They may even still have those friendly tendencies. We've even heard a report of a farmer saying one helped him to get his cows in before a bad storm. But sadly, they also say that the Pukwudgie turned against humans, and they believe it's because of the giant Masop. There are stories saying that the Pukwudgies became jealous with hatred because of the hero worship that Masop got from the people. And so they became an enemy, and they turned against them. They also turned against Masop, and they killed his children. They may even have killed him. Stories of the little creature come from many tribes. And while some of the stories are differing, there does seem to be one main theme, that the Pukwudgie is a mischievous little creature. The Wampanoags themselves say they are capricious and dangerous, and although basically harmless, they do like to steal children and cause acts of sabotage. Which, going on some of the accounts we've heard so far, seems to make sense. The creatures themselves, the Pukwudgie, are said to smell sweet, a floral scent, a sweet floral, maybe like a lilac or a lavender. We're not sure. All we smelled around us was woods. You know that smell of woods? Yeah, that smell. It was wonderful. I've always enjoyed it, and I'm sure you have too. But the creatures themselves, they're troublemakers. They like to lure strangers to cliffs only to push them off. Maybe the woman in the car, she thought it was a child and went chasing after it. Who knows? As we walk quietly back to our car, with hopeful images of the creature on the GoPros we wear on our heads, we think about how they are such a popular enough legend that they ended up in Harry Potter. The Pukwudgie is one of the 4 houses of Livermore School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. And where do you think that school is? It's a U.S. school. Did you know the U.S. had wizarding schools? I bet you did. Although, according to the Harry Potter universe, the Pukwudgie is said to be related to the European goblin. This isn't true. The Pukwudgie, in reality, has no connection to the goblin and has been around for a lot longer than settlers came here to the U.S. So before that, they've been a part of the Wampanoag legends for a very long time. They were completely a Native American or Native people legend. As we leave the woods, we see the creature again. It was following us. Being worried, we think about things that we could do to maybe not have this creature follow us home and cause trouble in our lives, because we don't want to bring that on ourselves. So we think about what we brought with us. We have a basket of fruit. Maybe that will work. Let's try it. We open the car door and take out a basket of fruit, leaving it in hopes the creature will accept our offering and leave us to be. And then we get in the car and we drive away and we share our thoughts of how this was a successful trip and we have seen the Pukwudgie. I hope you have enjoyed my tale. I did a lot of research on the Pukwudgie, but it's all basically the same, and I came up with the same thing almost every time. So while there isn't a big video this time, there probably will be in other ones. The Pukwudgie was an interesting creature to learn about. He's kind of very interesting, actually. Being a mischievous little creature, causing trouble. You know, think about all of the stories that you've heard of people having accidents or children going missing just randomly. And you can think about how this creature would be an actual thing if he existed. As for the Harry Potter universe part of it, I thought that was very interesting that the Pukwudgie is in the Harry Potter universe. It shows up, or it makes its appearance in or on the Wizarding World website on Pottermore and Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. I guess it's in a mention in the newspaper. And it also shows up in Harry Potter, A Hogwarts Mystery, which now I want to go find. But anyway, I do hope you have enjoyed my tale of the Pukwudgie. I chose it because of Massachusetts, where I was born and raised and lived for most of my life. And now I live in the South, but you know, I grew up in the North and I feel like I am still a Northern girl through and through. The Bridgewater Triangle is definitely something that I want to talk about, probably more towards Halloween time. I do feel like there is a lot to talk about on the Bridgewater Triangle, and I will probably have to do more research on that. And I do think I will do more research on things in the future so that I can definitely have a longer video. But for my first one, I do hope this was good, and I do hope you have enjoyed. And if you had or have, please join me in 2 weeks for our next legend or myth or fable, whichever one it happens to be. This one was a legend and it was interesting. I'm not sure if I was saying the Wampanoag right as Wampanoag or not. I did look up the pronunciation and it said Wampanoag, but I grew up in Massachusetts and heard Wampanoag my whole life, so I'm not sure on that one. Like I said, they are a tribe that is still in Massachusetts today. They still live there, or in the New England area. They used to be a lot more common, I guess, or a lot more. There's still a lot of them. I think they said there was like 4,000 to 5,000 of them still in the New England area, but I guess they used to be a lot wider ranged or out more. But the legend of the Pukwudgie did have basis in other tribes. It just seemed that the Wampanoag had the more popular version of the Pukwudgie. Or maybe they're the only tribe still in existence. I'm not sure. But anyway, I do hope you have enjoyed, and thank you for watching.